Today we will just try to understand the shloka from the fourth adhyay, the supreme science of knowing God. And the shloka is 4.40. Krishna says here, the ignorant, the person who lacks devotion, the doubt-ridden, all these must perish. The man of vacillating temperament finds no happiness in this world or the next. For him, supreme bliss is impossible. All throughout the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that Atma cannot perish, this cannot happen, that cannot happen. And here he is telling that the ignorant, the person who lacks devotion, the doubt-ridden, all these must perish. Means what he wants to tell? He wants to tell perish, not Atma, but egoistic consciousness of that ignorant of the person. And that must perish. Till that time, he will not get the bliss. And here we would like to understand why he is considering only three, the ignorant, the person who lacks devotion, and doubt-ridden. So let's go into detail. Normally, all these masters, God, many times likes to go to consciousness of the devotee and try to understand where his consciousness lies at present. And accordingly, then he goes ahead, because even Lahari Masha appeared after he left the body. Next day, he appeared to his devotees and give them the confidence that I am there. And he increased their devotion, their faith in the path and the Guru. At the same time, now, if you will try to understand, if God decides, I want to know what is the consciousness, what is the thought procedure of this person, and he comes into the vision of these people, these three type of, and when he comes into the consciousness of vision, he shows to the ignorant. What happens to him when he sees the vision of the divine? His expression is that we have enjoyed in Mahabharata. Duryodhana, when sees vision of Krishna, what he says? Ha, fake, Mayavi. He never even tries to understand what is this. That is ignorance. Means he is not ready to accept anything. And so Krishna says, there the Guru, the God, leaves that person there only. And many times Master said, then the Guru, God says, I will wait. And that is the way happens for the ignorant. He will wait, but what will happen to that ignorant person? He will perish in that lifetime. And then the person who lacks devotion, what happens to him, He looks at that vision and he says, oh, this is God's vision. Good. This is good. But he comes whenever he wants to come to me. Next time, whenever he'll come, again, I will appreciate him. Till that, I am fine with my things. And he continues his life. He never tries to go or try to seek much more into that. What is this? Why this vision came to me? Should I try to grab it for permanent? No. He doesn't have devotion. He believes in that. He doesn't behave like an ignorant person. He doesn't say, hey, this is fake. He understands, yes, this is vision, this is God, but he is not ready to accept him or cling him, hold him with his all hands, with all his power. That devotion is lacking in him. And the person who is doubt-ridden. In doubt-ridden, it is a fun. It is really fun. Here, Swami Kriyanandaji writes that Paramhans Yogananda once commented that doubter is the most miserable of mortals. So why it is so? So if a doubter sees the vision, and if he is in his office, all of a sudden the vision comes to him, because God can come anywhere, anytime to give joy or surprise to his devotees, his children. And if it happens, what will happen? Immediately for 1 or 2 minutes, that person will think, closing his eyes. Then immediately he will take out his intercom, call his secretary and say, "Oh, now do one thing. Please see, my vision has some problems. I think my eyesight is to be checked. Please take appointment of the ophthalmologist immediately." And then say, wait. And I think I am having some hallucination problem. Take an appointment of psychiatrist also. So I will confirm where I am, what is happening with me. And he will be in the, here are many doctors. He will be in that chain of doctors things. So reporting, checking, this, that, and he will perish because his life will go into that. This is how things happen. Normally, doubts and the lack of devotion. Even to Swami Kriyanandaji, when he was new on the path, his guru, Paramahansa Yoganandaji, told him that you are working through intellect more, develop devotion, get devotion, get devotion. So it is very important to have devotion on the path, to realize what I am seeing, to enjoy it within yourself. Because when there is a lack of devotion, he was understanding God is there, everything is there, but he cannot enjoy it the way Bhakta enjoys. And he just looks at as if he is seeing a movie. And then after 3 hours, the movie is done and he goes to his own work. That way he works. But then what should happen? In this doubt-ridden case, there is a beautiful story from Adi Shankaracharya's life. Adi Shankaracharya, it is told by our guru and written in Conversation with Yogananda by Swami Kriyanandaji. Then he says that he had one disciple, lady disciple. She was doubt-ridden, and every time whenever she met her guru, and he was Adi Shankaracharya, she would ask, if this happens, what will happen? If that happens, what will happen? And he always told him, don't be so much doubtful about everything. But she never listened to him. Then once she was with him and she said, Master, if I die, then he looked at her calmly, and Master says, he told her, then die. At the same moment, she died. So why he must have done? Adi Shankaracharya wouldn't do this wrathfully. Then what was maybe he thought, this lady is not open for anything anymore in this lifetime. This is otherwise her disease of doubt, taking doubt will be chronic. If it continues till the end of her life, if she continues to live, it is better she leave the body and a new opportunity in new life. Maybe she will be open for whatever I'm saying, and she will be away from that thing. So that death was not a punishment, rather it was an opportunity for her to go into another body and enjoy or come out of that doubting nature. So it is always there, these three qualities. Here, what happens when one lacks doubt-ridden person? He knows everything. He has all qualities of a bhakta. He believes in things. He knows this is God, this is right, and these teachings are right. But there is always one fear, something. If it doesn't work, if I'm fooled, sometimes it is written that sometimes they doubt that if my guru is deceiving me, if this happens, then what can I do? So that is the extreme doubt. And to such person, no one can help. And so slowly, if we have doubt, we have to work on this. God has many different ways to work with his devotees. And then if the same vision comes to a bhakta, what will happen? He will look at that vision. enjoying it within, and he will shout, "This is what I wanted for incarnations. Now don't go away." And he will try to hold that vision in his meditation, and he will go into ecstasy. So that is the difference. And so here Krishna is telling these doubt-ridden, the ignorant, and the lack of devotion, they must perish, because this lifetime for them is done, because the main reason why we are here on this earth is to go ahead on the spiritual path. And when God sees that these things are keeping him away from realization, he says, okay, now this is enough, for this lifetime is enough. Let him take the next incarnation. Maybe in that I can work on him, because this is hard now. And for ignorant, I would like to tell one experience. Few days in recent past, I had with two ladies who were very much accomplished in their field and very well settled and everything. And one of them was little bit here and then, you can say, just like not doubt-ridden, but not confirmed on devotional path. And the other was absolutely worldly. And I met after many years, and I thought that maybe people change. I changed a lot. And so I was expecting the same thing. Something must be there. But when the other lady asked me how you are doing all these meditations and everything, immediately that lady stopped her. Please, no, I don't want all these things. These people, she was telling, these people try to change people's mind who are weak. So I don't like to talk anything on this matter. I don't want. And she was so firm, I immediately stopped. I didn't say anything. And the other person, she was saying that, oh, I'm sorry that she didn't accept anything. I said, no, no worries. I'm fine with that. Because she is enjoying what she is seeing, and I'm trying to, what I cannot see, I'm trying to see it. So the difference is that she is enjoying what she is seeing, and I'm enjoying what I'm not able to see. I want to see it. And so my field is different, her field is different. But the ignorant people are so firm, and but then also Krishna is considering him as a doubt-ridden, or there is chance for development. So because every soul's only way to liberation is through ignorance, then doubt maybe, then little bit lack of devotion, maybe stage by stage they go ahead, and then at one point they realize that all these things are not working. There is something different which I want to achieve. And then they turn their way, they take a U-turn in life, and they follow something good. So here it is said that they find happiness not in this world, not the next. Because doubt-ridden is never happy. Because he's always in the thought of whether it is right, whether it is wrong, whether I should follow, whether I should not, I shouldn't follow, whether my guru is real a guru, or he is deceiving me. And the one who lacks devotion, he is just like a person who sees everything and remains neutral without any expression and has no feeling. And God is feeling. And if we don't have feeling, because God, really speaking, comes to us first as a feeling and then maybe as a vision or something. That feeling we should feel in heart. And if it is not there, then he will not be happy in this world. Ignorant are, really speaking, they are very happy. But they are happy in the worldly sense, and they don't want to know anything. They are enjoying the way they are. And so Krishna says there, they don't find happiness, in real happiness in this lifetime, and they will not find it the next, because they have not tried here. When they will leave the body, that consciousness of unhappiness will go with them in the next life, which is astral world. And there also they will remain in that same thing, same confusion, same, and they will have to come back again with that thought. But the one who enjoys happiness in this lifetime with having devotion, with having complete faith in God, in Guru, he will enjoy his this lifetime. But as he has enjoyed his this lifetime, he will, in the next life, he will, after death, he will go into the beautiful astral world. That astral world also he will enjoy, because he has done something good here. He will reap the fruits of it in that next incarnate there. And when he will come back, he will be born, as our Guru said, he will be born in the highly evolved family where his next life will start. So that supreme bliss is impossible for these people. And always we have to try. Whenever we see something, what thought comes in our mind? Whether it comes, oh, I am perfect, I don't want to know these things. Or you just look at it without any, we can say, devotion, emotion in the starting, maybe without any feeling, blankly. Or if you develop a doubt. And so it is always said that a doubter is a most miserable of the mortals, though he has all qualities. In this book, Swami Kriyananda ji writes, doubter has all the qualities of a, that he can achieve high state of consciousness in this lifetime. Only thing that he has doubt keeps him away from that. And so once you know, once we know that we are following a nice path, we are following the right path, right Guru, that time absolute surrender, absolute offering is required. And when we offer ourselves perfectly in the teachings, slowly, slowly our doubts become, they become less and less, because we start feeling what the teachings say in ourselves. So we have to do that. First of all, once we know that we are on the path, right Guru, try just to follow whatever is said by the Guru. Try to do whatever he has, techniques he has given. Slowly, slowly, we will reduce, means our doubts will be reduced. We will have faith, we will have devotion. So these two go hand in hand. Once we start doubting less, our devotion start developing more, we start feeling something, then we can use it for more expansion of our consciousness, more and more. And really we have to work on these things, because everyone has doubt to some extent. When we go to the higher achievement also, there is some doubt whether I will get Jivan Mukta in this lifetime. Really these teachings will take me to that level or not? If I'll become Paramukta or not? Whatever everyone has that doubt. And that doubt keeps us away from taking the next step. But once we know that I am on the right path, I am doing the exact what is told, then firmly we should follow, we should go ahead. And then we will feel that, because always God and Guru wants to help us. Just because we are not opening our consciousness, he cannot help us. And when we will try to reduce our doubts, I'm not talking about ignorant, because he is not at all ready to receive anything. So we cannot go into that. But here, doubt and devotion, lack of devotion, both people we can work on. And we are that of that quality, because when we are sitting here, we have faith in something, that there is something. We are not complete ignorant. Agyani nahi hai. So when we know complete, that we know we have something good in our hand, the only thing remains with us is to work on it. So daily working on it will only, not by reading these things, we can understand or develop devotion and get out of doubts. When we work on it, whatever is said, slowly, slowly, our doubts will be gone. We will see Few years ago, I had doubt on something, and today I don't have that. Why? Because we have worked on it in our techniques, and slowly we will take a step ahead, and then devotion will be our perfect thing. When the when Guru Mukunda sees the Babaji is standing out of his room and tells him that you need to go to America, what he immediately does, he just goes and he wants to catch hold of him. That is devotion. But then his guru tells, no, no, this is not your, don't come behind me. This is not your for you in this lifetime. Himalaya is not for you for this lifetime. And then he goes, I mean, his doubts, because he had a doubt. Though his guru, Swami Shri Yukteswari, told him that you, now or never, you can go to America now. But then also Mukunda had little doubt in mind. See, a realized soul, a beautiful devotee who had met his guru. He knows he can give him God realization. Then also at some point he developed that thing. He wanted to clear his thoughts, and then God helped him. It is not he didn't appear. He appeared to him. He told him, this is your job in this lifetime. So when we will take a step ahead, slowly, slowly, our doubts will reduce. And when the doubts reduce, immediately devotion starts, feeling starts increasing. That is the really speaking negative and positive sides of the same coin. Doubt keeps us away, and devotion takes us ahead on the path. And so slowly, slowly, let us try to develop that consciousness of devotion in the heart chakra, because it is always said heart chakra and Kutastha point, they had a short circuit. And if you want to develop, we have to work on these qualities. So every day in meditation, after meditation, trying to feel, visualizing the consciousness or the light of the God and Guru, and enjoying that. After meditation, sitting still for 10 minutes and visualizing that light around us, within us, and thinking that we are a part of that light will slowly make us realize, yes, it is true. Something is there. Eventually, we will try to feel it. Eventually, then where is doubt? And then where is ignorance? Everything is gone. And then we will understand that, yes, what is written is true. I'm experiencing it. And so our path forward will be open. And this is how these three qualities, they keep us, these qualities, bad qualities, keep us away from realization. Let us try to overcome them in a very positive way, not by harshly working on them, but just by handling them carefully and then expanding our consciousness. Jai Guru.